So following the visit that I had from this young man or lady, I can't even tell because it was dark, my cameras were pants, I want to install a Ring doorbell with motion detection, and it says no monthly costs. So I want to see if I can get his face. Then I can find out exactly what he wanted and trying to help him out by unlocking the car and possibly putting him inside in a rucksack. So let's have a look what's inside the box. So we're opening her up and we've got a smile, you're on camera sticker. Look at that, don't know where that's going to go. And then we've got the doorbell. Let's have a look at it. So we'll open it up. It's quite a big unit, it looks smaller on the box. But yeah, that can go at an angle. Obviously that's your AC 12 volt on there. So that can go at an angle as well. Or direct, which I'm probably going to get rid of that and do it direct. Because I want it to sense motion on the whole lot of the cars. And then obviously we've got this, which will charge it up, which you can probably plug this in now, so we've got a bit of a charge. And then yes, I've got a little indoor chime that'll plug into USB as well, spot on. And then these want to be your 12 volt supply. Right, what does it say? 12 or 24 volt. Right, I can get a 24 volt to that, that's not a problem. And then what I also wanted to know is that, look, you charge it up in there and it is going to need a little memory stick. And you can switch it on and off from in there. So I'm going to stick a memory card in there so I can record onto the memory card and then, well, charge it up basically for now. But let's get the 12 volt supplied to the camera. So I want to be able to get in this hole all the way through and up into this cavity in here, which I can see the hole I want to go through down here. It's proving to be a bit of a pain, but I don't want any wires on show, so I'm going to persevere. Right, so I couldn't get the rods at an angle, so my plan was just to shove a load of wire up there and then shove a rod down and twist it to see if it can basically pick up the wire. I know it's sort of potluck, but let's see what happens. And I know it's fancy having these rods that when they twist, the hook doesn't twist. So if I shove it down in that hole, it's just gonna not twist, but I want it to twist. So what I've done, took the hook off, put a little adapter on the other end for male to go onto male. So then now, when I shove it down a hole, as long as I twist the right way, that's going to work itself around and hopefully pick up the wire. You'll never guess what, freaking got it. That's got the wire up. So now I've got to join my cable onto it and hopefully pull it through. I can't stress enough how much I really don't want this wire to snap or this cable to come off. So I've put plenty of tape on it. Fingers crossed. I got hot and bothered, as you can see, because I took my hat off. But I had to do it from this end. But I got it in there. So that's pulled in to there and up to there. Now I've got to figure out where it's going to go. Right, so we've got the cable in down to here. So now all we need to do is mount the doorbell. And it came with these cruddy little, what do you call them, raw plugs, and some screws and this. So we're going to use it. we'll mount it up there to cover all that rubbish hole up a bit higher as possible. I'll put a bit of silicone in there to make it look neat. And then we're going to drill these 2 holes with my little Armeg bit, quick and easy. And yes, you could use Wagos to join these, because I'm going to put these on there for the connections to the actual doorbell, but I'm going to solder them because there's not a lot of room back in that, and then once I silicone it all in, they're going to be stuck, so I'm going to solder them instead. And then once they're soldered, oh sugar, look, the heat has shrunk that one. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to sort that out. Put these over and then shrink it on. I haven't got a heat gun that's battery powered. I'm just gonna use this. Use a soldering iron just to shrink that heat shrink. Now to fit the actual doorbell on there, what I'm going to do, this is not actually labelled positive, negative, so in my eye I was going to guess positive, negative, and put these on like so. This is why I wanted to use the cables it came with, because it just makes it easier to connect, even with one hand. Look, there we go, not mega tight. And these screws come in the box too. And there we go, we're on. And to turn her on, there is a little switch around here. I haven't got a memory card in it yet, and you can open this up. Right, so we want to switch it on. Oh, bit of a noise. And then as always, there's an app. And I have got the app because I've got some other camera on this. So now I want to add a device, add device. Well, it says red LED abnormal. And then in the paperwork, it says suggest to charge this device for more than 10 hours. Right, so I've got to leave it charging for 10 hours. I knew I should have left it on charge overnight. Right, I didn't give it 10 hours because, well, I'm impatient. But I've got my sticker on. Smile, you're on camera, NRJ. Right, well, this bit broke off as well, so I can turn it on. We made a noise and now we've got the red light flashing on there. So let's try and connect. If we go to the app and then we want to add device, camera and lock, smart doorbell. It's flashing on there. Next, connect to my Wi-Fi, put this in front of the camera, I heard a prompt to say that it got it, so click on that. I heard a prompt. 2 minutes. That's it, we're connected. So now we're on to connect it to my phone. So now we want to connect the, what do you call it, the little chime thing as well. So now what I also want to do is put this memory card in. Sugar. That in in there. The right way. Doesn't look right to me. So then we'll go this way. Right, yes. There we go. That's in there. So now we have a memory card. Put this cover back on. Right, so to connect the chime was a bit of a challenge. I had to phone up the technical helpline because the information in the pack wasn't very good. And what I've done is hold this volume button for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That light comes on. And then press the doorbell. And now it works. And hopefully you can unplug it. Yes, it works. So what I like about this, it's got a little flashing light on there as well to show that's where your doorbell is, so people at night can see it. But then I want to see what it's like at night. So now we need to, there it is, the sun. Switch that sun off. Right, sun's off. So what's it like in the dark? That bit doesn't light up, I don't know that much. So let's check out on the phone to see what the picture's like. Looks good to me.